second-hand Sunday, we can just put it out on the street and people will just take it away. There's office.
Okay, it is the Friday following the Sunday where we cleared out, or had our first attempt to clear out some of the storage shed. So a bunch of boxes have just been sitting around the house. We've slowly been sort of sorting through them. Coincidentally, it is our little girl's birthday tomorrow, so we know tomorrow's taken care of and she will be with our family. But the day after that, there's what's known as this second-hand Sunday. So I did. It's a good opportunity for us just to put some stuff out and let passers-by literally pick it up, and they do. Apparently, you know, stick it down at 8:30 in the morning, well, 9 o'clock, but they're hovering around 8:30, driving up and down the streets looking for bargains or whatever. And or Porter Garage, Ellie's been putting some boxes that we know we're just going to put out there on Sunday. And I just thought, I'll take a few minutes just to see if I can go through a box and see if there's anything I can get rid of. And so I came across this briefcase, which I've had for many years, leather briefcase, but like, it's like, I'm not going to use this again, even as a briefcase. You know, those days are long gone. But it was, when I opened it up, it was full of stationery. It's empty now. And I've just put all this stuff in here, and you know, I'm sure some of you can relate to this. Inside this box is things like staplers and sellotape holders. There's like sticky post-it notes that, you know, I put it when I was reading a lot. I'd mark books. I mean, I've got scores and scores of these. I must confess, I was given these by someone. I've got loads of these, but I was given them by someone who worked for 3M. So a ruler, a ruler could be handy, but I guess the point is that before we left, you know, it was pretty typical. We had a sort of home office. So I had a desk, drawers, plastic drawers, and inside I just collected things like stationery, like that. Oh, one day I'll use this. But many of those things I wouldn't, and they just hovered there, you know. And since we've been away, we've pretty much become totally paperless. In fact, we travel with zero paper now, and have no desire to add paper to our lives whatsoever. We are absolutely loving no paper. So this is just, I mean, there was paper inside this briefcase, so I mean, that's just going to be thrown out as scrap paper or put into the second-hand Sunday, and people can help themselves, you know. Some other things are in here that, I mean, I guess they're all stationery, but they're all things that are inside that kind of stationery drawer. Paperweight, a timer. You don't need a timer anymore, it's all on the phone. 2 calculators, but again, it's all on the phone now. A little organizer for a car, visor, a little hip belt, but you know, it's seen better days and I probably wouldn't use that. Yes, a desk tidy, so you know, a bunch of this stuff would just go on the desk. A stress ball. Yeah, maybe I would have used that in the past, but no, gonna move on. Some towels and some cloths that I've carried around for years. I think I held on this. I used to wear this and put pens and pencils in when I was reading. I'd have pens and pencils and my little post-it notes, but again, it's just, in hindsight, well, no, they all had their day. They were touched, but there's something therapeutic about that. This is all less stuff for us to have. So I'm not going to miss any of this. There's a few bits left in this briefcase which look like some personal things that, you know, maybe they were they're all paper, and they might be things like inspirational quotes that I had on the wall in the past. So I'll have a look through them and decide whether they're coming for the ride. But yeah, even if they're paper, they'll probably just get scanned and filed in something like Evernote, because I've got everything in Evernote now. So I've still got anything that was inspirational. It's like just, yeah, it's tagged or filed in Evernote, Drive or Dropbox, so I can always get it back if I want. So it may not seem like much, but it's another box that's not going to occupy space. And we found from our previous experience when we left Christchurch 2 years ago, and we downsized then. In order to do this, you literally just have to do it one box at a time, one case at a time. If you try and do it all in one go, it's just overwhelming. It doesn't work like that. You can't do it overnight. It takes time. So yeah, if you're kind of in that minimizing mode, decluttering mode, just reward yourself. Cup of tea, cup of coffee, and a box, and just see if you can make that box smaller, or find some extra space inside that box. You know, if you can get 2 boxes into 1 box, or if you can get 3 boxes into 2 boxes, there's just a sense of achievement alone in just doing that, and it's just one less thing, you know. And if other people can be using these things because we're not, then the world's got to be a better place. Less consumerism. We'll have a look outside later and see what's going out for second-hand Sunday, and just continue this decluttering over the coming months, so stay tuned.
Where are we going?
So it's second-hand Sunday here in Gisborne, isn't it? The day after your birthday, and this is all the stuff that so far we've decided we're not keeping.
But even Mummy's shoes.
Yep, they don't fit her anymore.
But we're going to keep all of that.
We're going to keep all of that. That's all good stuff. But this is all stuff that we have nothing to do. So
Even this, because we don't really need those.
this is to put all the stuff on the curb. So do you want to go and put that outside on the road? Or you carry the blanket? And we'll put things on the blanket.
And you put that one on the road.
Cool, let's go and do that first. So we've got a helper, we're going to go and put everything on the road now, and then we'll come back and ferry on.
But this is all wood.
Yeah, it's stuff that we don't think any of this adds any value to our life anymore.
But I'm thinking that has pictures in it.
It does have pictures, but we've got so many pictures and we've got so many photos now, and we've got all those great memories from being by the beach. So none of this stuff adds any more value to our life. So it's sayonara, bye bye, toodle pip. Because we've got to make room for all the good stuff, like your presents and your new experiences in different places, even in New Zealand. Okay, let's go and put this on the street and get cracking. Are you going to take Mummy's shoes? Okay, go on then. Down the drive we go. There we go, we just lay it out on the street and wait for people to come and pick it up. Here comes Nanny. Thanks, Nanny. Whoa.
Daddy, who's going to pick that up?
We'll find out. We'll just see later.
Yeah, but don't stand around out here, Ayla, because people won't stop.
we have done this once before, and you just put it out and passers-by just help themselves. So it's a Sunday morning, and it is probably about 9:30, and it's possible that people have already helped themselves around wherever in Gisborne. But as you can see, there's always someone walking past who's interested. See how long it takes for this little lot to go. So it's about 10 o'clock now, and the boxes are down to a sort of bare minimum, and I've emptied the boxes and just spread everything out. There isn't, it's all kind of paperwork, motivational quotes, recipes, things like that. Ellie's Māori language books are in there, but yeah, it's pretty much a drive-by and see what people might fancy. This guy has just arrived in his van and gone over to have a look, helping himself to bargains. So this is what's left after that first round, which was only about 20 minutes, a little activity. Just had a little tidy up and see what happens to this lot. The rain is holding off, so we can probably leave it out. About 11 o'clock, so it's an hour and a half later, and it just started raining, so it was just the blanket and all that stuff I'd laid out, so I just kind of whipped it in. So mainly they just didn't take the paperwork, but they did take their Māori language book, so I'll be pleased about that. It's pretty good. So it's, maybe this stuff can either be recycled through the normal paper stuff, or maybe we'll put it back out in a couple of months. It's because it's coming up for the Christmas period. There's not one for a few months, and then the baby will be here, and this just might not be our top priority. So we wanted to get rid of as much as we could before the baby came. But we still got half a container to get through. So yeah, there'll definitely be like a round 2. And all that was left in here is just a variety of tiny little odds and ends. So I would suggest that I think they're just going to stay in a box, and more stuff's going to be added to them, and we'll go again. They're a little bit damp, but they're all perfectly usable. So, but yeah, majority of the stuff all went. So we're feeling lighter.